The spring events have just landed in Kingdom 2, which means they're going to be arriving in every kingdom in just a couple days. So in this video, we're going to get a sneak peek at all of the events so that you can be ready. Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I'm Chisgule Gaming, and this video has been sponsored by the makers of Rise of Kingdoms. Now, we had some predictions for what the spring events would be, and there were even a few plot twists changing around a couple of the city skins that are going to be offered in the upcoming events. So let's go through event by event and talk about what's here, starting with Farewell Winter. This is an event format we've seen many times. Quests are revealed over the course of several days. And if you're new to the game, just keep in mind that on the second day, you'll have to battle a lot of barbarians, so save your action points for that. And on the third day, you'll be able to start rallying barbarian forts for a bunch of gold keys. Totally worth doing that. The chest up in the top is linear, so don't feel like you have to do every single quest. The rewards get equally better with each quest you do. Just do the quests that make sense for you. Let's make our way, however, to planting flowers. This is where you're going to be taking a less premium currency, a basic currency, a potato. That's right, you've got potatoes, and you turn those into flowers? You turn your potatoes into flowers? Yeah, actually, it says planting flowers. Okay. Hey, by the way, this is Chisgule from the future editing the video. I don't know why I thought that these were potatoes, but they're flower seeds that turn into flowers. And later in the video, I'm going to figure that out. And it's just really embarrassing. And that is going to give you a different currency, a flower currency, that you can use to exchange for rewards. Those rewards, by the way, are really nice. We reviewed these in our live stream yesterday where we were entering into the Strife of the Eight. But to go over these very briefly, in this style of event, the rewards were historically good, but they've added even more things into here. So let's talk about what some of those things are. The premium currency is Spring Nectar. You get that, by the way, from doing the Farewell Winter event. Just by logging in, you're going to get a bunch of these. You can do that, by the way, by spending 50 gems a pop for nectar. That is unusually low. This is better than it's ever been. Normally, it is 100 gems per nectar, and they don't even give you, by the way, nearly as many. Normally, you just get one, I think, premium currency per day. So this looks like a very upscaled helping here of the premium currency. If we go to that exchange again, we can see that there are, okay, blue boot patterns, not very exciting for the premium currency. I certainly wouldn't be going for that. I know in the early game that might be tempting, but things that are more premium and exciting would be a permanent city skin. Yeah, this city skin is top tier. Yes, you are losing infantry health, but you're gaining cavalry health. If you are a cavalry-focused player, the Spring Blossoms permanent city theme is very strong. And there are also legendary commander sculptures. 20 of the Spring Nectars, plus a few of those potatoes you turned into flowers, will get you a legendary commander sculpture. You can get a total of 30 legendary commander sculptures. 10 nectars gives you a gold star, but the best part, ooh, look at this. You can get a full, that's right, this is a full epic accessory blueprint. So that is either the Silent Trial, the Delane's Amulet, or the Peter's Sickle. That is a completed blueprint. Between the Silent Trial and the Delane's, I think the Silent Trial is probably the stronger. Messing with the enemy's rage is very, very good. And even if the opposing march isn't targeting you, you really can help out another march that is being targeted by virtue of reducing the rage of your enemy. I think it's very strong, and I also want to call attention to the fact that you can get epic chests here now. Well, hello. Hold on a minute. This might even be worth spending gems on. In fact, it is. You can spend 50 gems a pop to get Spring Nectar. 500 gems on Spring Nectar is cheaper than buying these directly from the VIP shop. So now these equipment material choice chests are really good value. I mean, these have never been in an event like this before in Rise of Kingdoms, and the value seems really strong here. You also can run around and get a whole bunch of gold keys, and there are, it looks like, more blueprint fragment choice chests here. In addition, we've got some speed ups you can get with that premium currency. If we just think about this more critically, normally we wouldn't do this, but 100 gems for a 3-hour speed up. Yes. That is value. You would take that all day, every day. That is amazing. So there's going to be a lot of ways to convert your gems into value in the Spring Rains event, but let me caution, the free-to-play players here that I don't think free-to-play players should spend a ton of gems here. Low spenders, potentially yes. Bigger spenders, yes. But free-to-play, I would say very much to save your gems for something like a More Than Gems event. Save your gems for things that are highly leveraged, like a Wheel of Fortune that gives you rewards as you go, especially now that you get to choose the commander from the Wheel of Fortune, sort of, choose from among some options. I think that it is probably better to save your gems, although I mean, it would be pretty reasonable to go for one of these epic accessories. The other event that's here is a puzzle event, and there have been several puzzle events that hit Rise of Kingdoms recently. The rank rewards, yeah, they don't give a ton, but for completing the puzzles themselves, you get premium currency. 15 of the premium currency and some gems for the first puzzle and the second puzzle and the third puzzle, great, as well as more premium currency, a grand total of 60 premium currency. So if I'm seeing this correctly, you're able to get 60 premium currency just from doing Sharp Eyes, Quick Hands. Just for logging in every single day, you're getting 20 premium currency. That is 80 of the premium currency. I'm not saying that they're giving away these city skins, but this has got to be the cheapest a city skin has ever been. And if there are literally any other events that give you the other 20 of these spring nectars, then you're able to potentially get this city skin fully free to play, which is really quite nice. I mean, that is a nice change of pace. I like it. I like it. In terms of how you get some of these spring potatoes, by the way, you're going to have to do map collection. And last I heard, you cannot use the trick we have been advocating for a very long time, which is to gather small amounts, and it gives you the full amount of map collection rewards. It looks like that no longer works. So that's a little bit of a bummer. However, you got to go gather resources anyways. So you'll be doing that. That'll give you some of the potatoes. You'll do city collection. That's going to give you potatoes. If you don't normally use boosts, which you probably should be for your city, you should definitely be using them now, because the more resources you have, the more of these potatoes you're going to get. And defeating barbarians is going to give you, I guess, okay, they're not potatoes, they're flower seeds. This whole video, I've been freaking calling them potatoes. Son of a gun. They were always flower seeds. I'm just going to run with it. Also, thanks, verification. Seriously, it even says flower seeds on here. Why did I think it was potatoes? It just looks like potatoes. I guess those are seeds, though. Man, that's just... The other major spring event that is not yet on the calendar is going to be the Zenith of Power. The Zenith of Power is where you gain a massive amount of power in order to compete for a new city skin. And we talked in a video just yesterday about how in-game it was showcasing 2 different city skins as the ones that would be awarded in this event. And what I have to say about that is that now that has changed. The city skin that you now get is the Babylonian Gardens, which is this one right here. We know that because it says Spring 2021 events. And I'll be honest, Babylonian Gardens make sense for a Spring Blossoms event, just like seeds make a lot more sense than potatoes do. Man, I'm just running with it. They're potatoes! I'm going to talk about them as potatoes on all my streams. Speaking of which, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel and you're getting value from this video, throw a like on here and subscribe for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos designed to help you get value and smash your enemies. On the topic of getting value, the Wheel of Fortune has also changed recently, and in the Wheel of Fortune, you can switch the commander that is your choice. So if I choose here, I've got Takeda right now. I'm gonna do my free spin. I'll tap skip animation just to speed this up. Hey, there's a legendary commander sculpture. You can see all the tiered rewards are giving me Takeda. I can switch it in the middle of the wheel, confirm, and now all those tiered rewards, hello baby, they're giving me William. So that is a really nice feature of the new version of the Wheel of Fortune, where you can get whichever of those commanders is on there and switch whenever you want across those different rewards. So if you needed 15 of William and 5 of Takeda and the rest to the other commander, I mean, that is exactly what you could go and do. The other news that we have, by the way, is that the Legendary Tavern has not arrived. This was shocking to me, and I can even jump over to my main account in Kingdom 75 to showcase how there's no Legendary Tavern as of yet. So I'm basically iced, waiting to figure out how and where and when I can spend my Legendary Commander sculptures until we know exactly how you get those. They're not in this tavern over here. They're not in the events anywhere that I've seen. Not here. They're not in the KvK menus anywhere that I've seen. So that's a little bit of a bummer. And one other thing I will talk about very briefly is that I have a prediction for you for what's going to be in this event. This is a new event, Will of the Ancients. Haven't ever seen this in here before. It gives you a bunch of crystals. Thanks to the player Arcane Avenger, it was brought to my attention that these events might map 100% to the returning player rewards and returning player events, the exact same quests and style of rewards. Overall, I'm pretty hyped for KvK and the spring events and Rise of Kingdoms, and if you want to make sure that you don't miss another video telling you all about those spring events or crazy KvK action, then subscribe to the channel. And throw a like on this video showing your support. It's free to you and really does help out. And if you'd like to get more valuable information or direct guidance from other players in our community, go to discord.gg/Chisgule. That's my Discord server where there are hundreds, nay thousands of players eager to help you out. Until next time, my friends, you have fun smashing the kingdom. And I literally just said nay. I keep asking CPO for sound effects at the end of these videos. CPO! Give me a horse sound effect, buddy. Man, I gotta hire somebody else.